All right, so we're going to watch me play a game, and this will probably help you with your final exam. So let's watch me play the game. I am the only player here, so let's get started. So, which one is used incorrectly? Look at the four choices and choose. You got it? I got it. I'm on a diet, so I'm eating more pizza. That doesn't make sense. If I'm on a diet, I should eat less pizza. So, you've got expressions from 63, 87, and 111. You need to know these expressions for the exam. Green? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so again, you need to know these expressions 63, 87, 111, and you can put them into the conversation. Why so glum? Scott said, I can't drink coffee in class. Oh, I need it. I couldn't live without it. All right, why so glum? Why do you look so down? I couldn't live without it. I really love it. Wow, this player's great. There you go. Scott lets his favorite students drink whatever they want. He always plays favorites. Yeah, someone who plays favorites, they treat some other people better than others. He needs to stop. He needs to cut it out. That Scott guy, he needs to cut it out. Okay. I'm crazy about, that's fine, but I love is not in your book. That is too basic. Um, I don't avoid. That's not one of your expressions. I eat big food. I drink big drinks. Does not make sense. I'm a food lover. I'm a pizza lover. I'm a ramen lover. I'm crazy about donuts. I'm crazy about coffee. So if you look at page 61, these are the expressions I want you to use. Um, I want them exactly like this. I'm a addict. I'm a big drinker. I'm a big eater. I'm a lover. I'm crazy about. You cannot say, I am not a pizza lover. That doesn't make sense. It does make sense, but I want you to use these expressions on page 61. All right? I can't stand seafood. I'm not much of a. I don't care for. I'm not much of a. I'm not crazy about. You can't say, I'm not a chocolate addict on the exam. You can't put not. You have to write these or these here. So remember, page 61, I want you to write those exactly as they are in the book. Wow, I am great is on fire. What a great player. The answer is blue. What's the problem with this one? It's I can stand. No, it should be I can't stand. Yeah. I can't stand. It means I hate the food. I really dislike this food. So if you chose yellow, it's wrong. You cannot say I can. It's I don't care for. I'm not crazy about. I am great. Did not answer. That's too bad. Oh, time's up. All right, so you're looking for negative questions, not regular questions, negative. You've got fun. So fun is an adjective. So adjective has a be verb. Isn't this game so much fun? And we have wish. Wish is an action verb here, so don't you wish? It's a regular verb, don't you wish? This grammar is page 64. Remember, we use negative questions for confirmation. We want to check that we have the right information. We want someone to agree with us, or we're surprised. And there are many ways to write these questions. Present, be verb, present regular verb, past, present, perfect. Yeah, lots of ways to write these. Let's see what's next. Used to or used to? Whose class did you used to attend? Remember, when we write used to with a question, no D here. Yeah, this one is wrong because it's a question and it has D. This one has a D too, and you should write whose. So used to is on page 66. Used to verb, didn't used to with no D. Did used to. Remember, used to means it was true in the past, but it's not true now. I am great is not doing so well. This should say Scott had longer hair before, but now he doesn't. Use used to or used to. Oh, okay. I was going to choose green. Look at that handsome guy. Used to with a D. Used to have longer hair. Scott had longer hair before, but now he doesn't. So you've got to rewrite the first part of the sentence. Scott had longer hair before. You would write, Scott used to have longer hair. Ice water? That sounds good. Oh, no. Okay. You ought to bring it to the repair shop, right? My laptop is overheating. Solution. So on the exam, you're probably going to have to write some advice using should, ought to, had better. Page 138. Using advice, making suggestions. Remember that had better not is strong advice. Should not, and ought to is just normal advice. Remember that it's just a regular verb. No ing, no past tense, no pp. My laptop is overheating. You ought to tell it to calm down. That's good advice. Maybe not. All right, so this is like in your homework. If I win the lottery, I will take a rest. So this is a real conditional. Right? If I, present tense, I will, I'm going to, I might. This is future real. But you need to make it unreal. So unreal. How do we do that? This was on page 90, the unreal conditional. So if present tense, real. If past tense, would, verb. That's unreal. If past tense, would not, verb. So, if I won the lottery, I would take. If past tense, would verb. If I win the lottery, I will take a rest. That is real. Real plan. If I won the lottery, I would have taken, not have PP. I am great is not great. Okay, I guess I made a mistake here. It should be she. So remember, if past tense would verb is unreal or imagined, if she got tired, she would take a rest. But it's unreal because she never gets tired. If she gets tired, she will take a rest is real. It's a real plan. If she gets tired, she should take a rest is more advice or suggestion. This game is tiring. I want to take a rest. Yes, me too. I think green is my answer. Okay. What PC cafe would you go to if you wanted to play games? It's unreal because the person probably does not want to play games. Right. What PC cafe would you go to if you wanted to play games? What PC cafe should you go to? That's more suggestion. That's not the grammar. What PC cafe will you go to if you wanted to play games? This mixes real and unreal. If you're going to use will, this verb should be want. Alright, this is an easy one. Green, right? Oh, no, not green. Thor is the strongest. Iron Man is a little less powerful. So remember, almost as means a small difference. Iron Man is almost as powerful as Thor, because Thor is a little more powerful. This grammar was on 114. Remember, we can talk about equal, emphasize equal, not equal, small difference, very small difference, and a big difference with as. So we need to find an electrical outlet, that is consent, to charge them. Well, if we need to charge them, that means battery's dead. Not frozen screen or Wi-Fi. Charge them because battery is dead. So remember to look at final exam content in the PPTs on eClass in your book, because you need to know the expressions, the grammar, and the vocabulary. I got this one. Oh, I was wrong. Again. So on the exam, you might see something like this, where I give you part of the words, and I'll give you some letters, and then you have to write the remaining letters. So you would write social media. Last one. Good luck, I am great. I think I got this one. It's got to be green. Green, right? Oh, wrong again. Okay, so both pizza and chicken are great foods to give Scott. However, but don't ever give him bad coffee. Yes, that's great advice. So remember your compare and contrast signals. On the exam, you're going to write a paragraph. Remember, compare and contrast paragraphs, you write the differences and similarities of things. Two types of organization. You could write point by point or block. We study that in class, so you need to choose one and write in that organization style. So block, the first block is about one thing. Second block is about the other thing. Point by point, you compare them together. Okay, I think that is the end. And I hope this game was fun. I hope this video has helped you get an idea of what to expect from the exam. So I will see you soon, and good luck on the exam.